Hey guys, I know this is an awkward view, but we wanted to show you, this is actually the second day of shots. The first day was a little bit of a trial and error process, so we decided not to record it. That's Stacey. She's sanitizing her hands with my kids. I don't know where this is. Too close. A little peanut butter and jelly hand sanitizer. This is Menopure right here, and the sodium chloride to reconstitute it. You need an alcohol prep pad, a needle, which looks way bigger in the video, I promise, a Q-cap.
The Q-cap is the easier of the two, in my opinion, after watching the videos. I liked trying to insert and draw out from the Q-cap rather than trying to do it with a needle.
There we go. So since we don't get a round 2 of making this video, you just kind of have to get the fly by the seat of your pants version. But I think that oh yeah, okay, so we had problem number 1, which I'm going to scroll up and show you. They give you a sharps container when the pharmacy delivers your medications, and said sharps container is right here. My husband actually put that. Stacey's going to turn it for you. My husband closed it thinking that it was just so the kids wouldn't reach in there, and it actually seals it, and it's tamper-proof. There is no getting back in it. So, see, you cannot get in it. It's done. So, that being said, see, there's the seal. My sharps container is officially finished with 1 shot in it, sadly. So, we are going to try... Oh, there you go. It's too high then.
Too high? Okay.
Yeah, it's better on the table. Okay, so anyway, we're going to try a milk jug, because Stacey's mom and dad suggested the milk jug, so that's what we're going to go with.
Or a detergent bottle, if you have like a Tide bottle or something like that.
Something with a thicker plastic.
Right now I'm just cleaning the tops to sanitize them, because we are going to put a needle in there, so you want to make sure that the tops are sanitized.
Oh God, we're dropping everything today.
Like I said, I did prefer, instead of using the needle to draw the liquid out of the container and then trying to draw back out with the needle, I prefer the Q-cap, so I'm going to twist that off. And that needle we're actually not going to use, because fortunately for Sarah, there's a much smaller needle that she's going to be inserted with. So we're going to take the Q-cap, we're going to screw that on. We're going to pump the plunger. This is something we learned in our phlebotomy class. And
yes, because if there's a manufacturer problem and you don't pump the plunger, you'll find out when you're trying to inject with the needle, and that's a much less pleasant time to find out.
Here's the way you take the Q-cap is you just set it right on top, and it's got a little needle in there that punches right through there. And I just completely did that wrong, because you need to fill it with 1 cc of air and then puncture it.
It's trial and error. This is day 2. Can't expect perfection.
We're going to push the air into the container, and then we're going to draw out 1 cc.
By the way, my nurse says it's always 1 cc no matter what units you use. So check with your nurse.
And now next we're going to take the Menopure, and we are going to insert this back inside.
The Q-cap. See, you don't have to change it all.
And you're not trying to mess with making sure that the needle stays inside of the liquid when you're trying to draw it out.
Okay, so now just so you can see what she's doing up close, she is swirling the needle on the table back and forth between her fingers. You don't tap it or shake it. You just want to make sure that it's clear and that it's all dissolved in there.
Which we can see that it is clear and there is no floating particles.
Okay.
So now what we're going to do is turn it upside down, and I'm going to turn it so I can see in between the label, because I want to make sure, I want to draw out all of this liquid.
I know there's a mess in the background. We're packing up to move to a bigger house. Sorry. My little house is packed tight.
We're going to take that off. We're going to open the needle that Sarah's going to be injected with.
Let's describe it different.
Okay, the shot needle, which is a much smaller needle. As you can see, the difference in the size of the two needles. Take the Q cap off. We are all done with that. Twist on this needle. And pull the cap off. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, well, we'll pull the cap off just to show you first. There is a little bit of air. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bit of air, so you want to very slowly and gently push the air out until you see a little drop at the top of the needle.
There you go. You can see that too. That's good.
So let's cover this back up, which is not totally the wrong way to cover up a needle. Don't ever do that. And we're going to go ahead and clean Sarah off and give her the shot just below her belly button. I don't think you really want them to see that.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and let you see it, but it'll be video too. So this was the how to get it ready, and then we'll restart the video so you can see the shot administered.